Welcome to Masculine Scrapping. Today we're going to be working on an opening spread from my homecoming from my alma mater, Greenville University. And I'm going to create a pocket page here, and I'm going to show you a little bit about what I'm doing there, and then a photo collage on this side. So I was able to get the logo for the university and put it into Cricut Design Space, and then to carefully cut it out. And I flipped it over, and I'm going to use this extra piece of orange to back this, and you'll see why this is going to be important here in a second. So I am just going to use some tape right along here. Putting quite a bit on because we've got a lot of different cuts here, but you're also going to notice that I'm going to use my glue pen and get some extra glue in here as well, and especially on these parts that are forming the E's. These I am finding are bending fairly easily, and so anywhere where there's a little bit extra tab, I'm gonna do that with. So again, this is just leftover from my other cuts, and I'm backing it here. You'll notice there's this cut in here that actually is for, oh, I just realized that's going to be a problem there because it's just spare paper, so I'm gonna take that up for now. Okay, so this is mostly, yeah, I got a little bit off there, that's right, we can trim it. Mostly just creating the front part of the logo. It's much easier to have the cutout like this than to have to place all of these particular letters. Now I want to show you an interesting technique I'm going to use here. I need to get these parts of the R in, the middle part, so I'm actually going to insert the letter back in there. Use a glue stick, and then very carefully set that in the middle. So I'm just pressing it down. You can't really see it very well on the video right now, but same thing with a larger R. We'll put it in place, get some glue in the middle, and then place that shape in and press down. Okay, then I just go back, use this little tool, and pull off the remaining letter. So you can see now how good that R looks, and we'll do the same thing here. Just helps to, when you've got some intricate stuff going on, to get it in there smoother. So I am going to do the same thing here with the rest of the logo. Got some pieces that need to come out, so I will set that in there, and then we will just stick a little bit of glue, press the piece down. Go. Got to find the right pieces, make sure the right side is up. It's a little easier with this because it's one-sided textural paper, so it's easy for me to see which side goes up. Sometimes if you have paper that's not textured on both sides, I mean, if it is textured on both sides, it's kind of hard to figure out which way things go, but this one is pretty easy for me to do. Now I know, because it's black on black, you're not really being able to see intricate lines very well, but when I peel it away, you will see the end result. Again, I could try and eyeball this, but it would be a lot harder to do. Just pressing down all the pieces very tightly. Use this little tool to get this up, and there we go. I think I'm going to hold on to that. Might be able to use that at some other point. So there we go. I have the front side. I'm not going to do any trim work yet. I'll trim here at the end, but I'm now the reason I put this piece here is because I didn't want the papers to be falling in and being in front of this, so that's there. So basically at this point I'm just going to glue down the rest of it, and got to make sure I do it in the right places. You want to be careful. And I do want to go across here, up the sides. It does use quite a bit of tape. I hope I'm not going to run out. Looks like we're getting close. And I do not want to put any here because that's where it's going to slide through. So I'll put it across the top. That'll help stabilize it. And now we will just drop it on there. Okay. You can see got a little bit of orange around the edge. That's probably just a function of the papers being slightly different sizes, but that is not a big deal. I will just slice away extra. Same over here. Now on this side I've got three layers of pretty thick cardstock, so I'm gonna have to really get through that good. Yep, went through. I could feel that went through. So there we go. Just slide that into that pocket. And now I've got a nice pocket that also serves as the title for this piece. Oh, that little bit of orange on the bottom. I think that's going to be okay. All right. Now, I'll just set that there for now. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with this other page. And I have a feeling I am going to run out of tape in the middle of this. So you're going to get to see. Well, if I have, that's not the right one. Get a refill for this thing ready. There we go, just in case. We'll have it on the side. All right, so what I've done here, you can see again the logo. Designed this in Cricut Design Studio and cut it out. I will, actually I don't, because I've uploaded my own graphics, I can't share this one in Cricut Design Studio. But basically used the outlining feature and put in guides so that that were the size of the pictures, and then basically did some shadowing and some outlining and created this template which is going to go across the top of the photo. So I'm just going to set that there for now. Again, had a lot of photos. This is the parade, and I was trying to figure out how do I get a whole bunch of pictures in a way that's still going to be interesting. And so I've got 6 photos that are 4x6, and as you can see, that is going to take up this entire page. And I wanted to use all of these photos and not really any more, and so I thought let's just get them on in a heavy pattern and then make the matting that's actually going to go over the top of it more interesting. And that was that other piece I just showed you right now. So very important when you're doing something like this to get that first one on really properly, because all the rest of them are going to now be lining up with it. And if it gets off just a little bit, cause a little bit of trouble. So go. Just the parade. We had a good seat right on the side of a corner, so everyone had to slow down to go by us. So that was kind of nice to be able to see everybody. All right, so those are down now. Again, 12 by 12. Now, I'm just going to place this right on top. You can see how almost immediately it makes it look a lot more classy. Just take it away, just a whole bunch of photos, put it on. And so for this one, I'm going to use tape. Yep. Thought for a second there I put it on the wrong side, but this one is double textured, and I might be getting close to the end of the tape. Yep, that's the end of the tape. So we'll just get the new one in, and usually these work well right away, so we will see. Yeah. Well, yeah, I had some that were not good because they got too hot, and I'm just going to quickly open another one, another brand, because this one doesn't seem to be working, and I will work on fixing it later. This has got a different kind of adhesive. It's a little bit more like a sticky glue, but that's okay. Now, I am going to use a glue pen just for around the edges, since they are very thin. I think the sticky that's in the middle will really help hold this in place. It will be on a plastic page protector, or under a plastic page protector, so I think that will help keep it together. When you're using glue like this, you really have to move pretty quickly, and I am a little bit worried about spreading glue all over the whole thing. Okay, that looks like it's going down. Now I can tell already that there's a little bit of extra in some places, which is okay. Again, just pull out our straight edge cutter and we trim just a little bit, and that'll help to take care of that. Same thing on this edge. There we go. Any Greenville alumni, if you're paying attention, I will put a link on the YouTube page and the website of next year's homecoming. Would love to see you there, and would also love to see your projects. We'll just stick that up there, and hope you enjoy. Take care.